Hey guys, as always, it's the Digital Pumpkin Cat, and today I am so happy to be talking about Costco along with Sam's Club 2024 Halloween animatronic lineup. Now, I've been really hyped for them. They are a bit late to the party. They're usually come sometimes even late March, early June. So we're getting them like really late June. So I was kind of wondering what happened to them, but I'm so glad today is the day that we got both companies' lineups, and I'm just gonna say right off the bat, they're both looking amazing. So let's get started. First up, coming from Costco, we'll start from Costco and make our way over to Sam's. But first up, coming to Costco is one I'm most definitely excited to pick up is the 10-foot alien. It's crazy that we're getting two 10-foot aliens, one being the Death Ray from Spirit and one being the 10-foot alien. Everybody's hating on this guy. I might be a little biased because aliens are one of maybe my favorite monster slash character slash Halloween character. So you can probably tell I'm definitely in the market for some aliens for Halloween. I am staring right now at 5, maybe even 6. Matters if you count the small little ornament. 5 alien props from Distortions Unlimited. So you can tell I'm a big alien fan. We have not gotten a lot of alien props in the retail Halloween market, so I can't say that I have a lot in my collection. I do have the 3-foot Home Depot alien, but that's it in terms of retail props. So I'm so glad I can get my hands on some of the greatest alien props of all time this year. And I do not think he's bad in any means, just like everybody is saying. Sure, he might look a little tacky, I guess, but honestly, I'm not hating on Death Ray. I still think he's definitely the best prop, one of the best props ever made, in my opinion. He's definitely one of my favorites from Spirit. Go check out the ranking when it comes out. That will be out soon. I'm in the middle of making it. But I definitely think I'd prefer him over Death Ray. I do think this guy is a static, so just note that. In the description, it says he has lights and spooky sounds. By spooky sounds, I don't think they mean phrases, but hopefully he doesn't have phrases. Then he plays that classic alien music, so great. It's amazing. Definitely a classic alien look, unlike the Death Ray. The Death Ray, you can mistake him for some ghoul or boogeyman. This guy's straight up alien. You can't mistake him for anything. He's a little green man, or I guess a gigantic green man at 10 feet tall. May I add, this guy's going for the grand price of $250. $100 less than what Spirit is selling their Death Ray for. And that's why Death Ray is out of the question for me, and I'm definitely going for this guy. Once I get my hands on him, no doubt in my mind that I'll be walking out of the store with him, or maybe I'll get him online. We'll just have to see. Plus, I do have some coupons with Costco that I need to use. Anyway, I think this guy is a really great and classic alien, unlike the aliens we have gotten in retail for the past few years. And it's definitely refreshing to see a good classic alien, and definitely refreshing to see a great price, and a great height, and a great look to him. And I'm so excited to see this guy in person. Next up from Costco is one I'll be talking pretty brief about. We have another Rattles, aka the Giant Skeleton Groundbreaker, coming to Costco. Definitely think it's the best variant on account of that painted ribcage, lights, and audio. Honestly, the audio takes away from the prop in my opinion, but we never needed the audio. But honestly, as much as I don't like lights usually on animatronics, I think the red lights definitely look cool on this one. And it's kind of a darker shade of white in my opinion. It looks like in this photo, and it looks like in the in-person shots from what we have seen for our fellow haunters going to Costco. It's definitely a better version of Rattles, and an upgraded version of Rattles, if you will. Love that painted ribcage. Honestly, really like the lights. And I'm really glad Halloween Haunter unboxed this thing, because he did teach me that it has a lights-only mode, which is great, because who would use the audio? But he's really great for $30 more than Rattles. I do think that is worth it, considering everything you're getting. And he's definitely a great one that I don't think I will pick up. I think Gatekeeper is my one giant groundbreaker of the year, so I'm not in the market for more. But he's definitely a really cool. Next, we have a 3-footer. It's definitely familiar. It's those gemmy tabletop guys that just shake around on the tombstone, except this thing is a life-size tombstone and a midget skeleton at 3 feet tall. So it's like a tabletop, but enlarged into something big. And I mean, I like how Jemmy does that. Jemmy seems to do that a lot, and I like it. It's cool. It's a cool little piece. And now we make our way into Sam's Club. One I am very excited to talk about. Not the one in front of your eyes, but the company I am very excited to talk about. Because 2 in particular are honestly really eye-catching. Alright, so first of all, we have 2 animatronics I want to get out of the way. This counts as a pair, so there's another one. Anyway, we have another witch duo. Basically, they just took the same witches and took away the cauldron. So they're reskinning them and making them worse, in my opinion, and taking away the good. Which, I mean, first of all, we didn't need any more of these. Stop making them. Please, I'm on my hands and knees begging you guys to stop making goofy-all witches. I know you get money for it, but we kind of don't give a crap at this point. We don't care for these witches. Fine, if you're going to keep making them, do something good with them. Just taking away the cauldron and giving them a crappy crystal ball is not good, in my opinion. Phrases suck, look sucks. The only thing that's semi-good is those clothes. Very detailed, and they do fit each character, and very Halloween-y too. I definitely like the clothes, and that's basically it. These 2 suck. Next, we have another 3-footer coming to Sam's Club. This one looks really cheap, in my opinion. It's like a little groundbreaker holding a pumpkin, I guess. I do like the digital eyes, but the digital eyes kind of look dumb, in my opinion. Those are the ones Target uses. I mean, which makes sense because Target gets it from the same company, Pan Asian Creations, which is our next animatronic, I believe, is being manufactured from. And I mean, he's fine. It's nothing to, I guess, talk about really. It's a cute little groundbreaker, and I like it. Sorry, I said next animatronic, but I meant next animatronic. This one is very exciting to take a look at, and I just want to come out and say I do not know his price tag just yet. But what I do know is that he's an amazing prop. So this is, I guess, I'm not going to say it's a reskin because it's really not. First of all, I don't know what the heck it does because I don't have the web page for it, and I don't have an official demo. Neither do any other person in the world that I've talked to. So we don't have a demo for this guy, but I mean, all we have, I'm just basing off looks here. So I think that's enough to get a good read on this guy. But first of all, I really want this guy, honestly. The face mold I do have complaints with. It's way too kids-friendly for my liking. Same goes with the next prop, unfortunately. But hey, it's Costco and Sam's Club, so they're going to do that. We're not going to get gruesome props. But, I mean, I can take it. It looks good, and I believe this is the same face mold that the 12-foot Reaper from last year uses, which I was lucky enough to pick up, and I'm actually looking at the box right as we speak, so nobody here can tell me that it's not the face mold. Nobody can say otherwise. But yeah, that's definitely the face mold, which is honestly a pretty good thing because it is made by SVI, that means great quality for us. Sometimes. But anyway, I really love the look of this guy. Him holding the 2 lanterns just emphasizes on the Reaper character because it's like he's lighting your way to death, and that's why you're walking under him, which is a very dark concept in my opinion. And while the prop itself may look a little childish, I think it's still great for all ages because I think this is a very dark and scary prop and dark concept in general. And it's definitely menacing and, again, just imposing to walk through. And I really, really love how it's a walkthrough. It's one of the best walkthroughs in my opinion. And I need a giant walkthrough for my haunt, and I do not have one yet. I was on the verge of buying Thresher for $209, and thank God I did not. But you guys don't know how close I was from doing that a few months ago. I was like, hey, I'll wait. And lucky for me, I got this guy. They are not on the market right now, but we all got this guy, and I'm so proud to say I really hope I'm going to pick this thing up. The 90% of Sam's Club and Costco stuff I really crave. They're just great this year in my opinion, especially this guy. He's a very dark prop. Probably saying that he is a static, which honestly I would be more than fine for because I don't think he needs to be anything special in terms of animation. Just lights in my opinion, but of course they're going to add audio in there. But I mean, hopefully they'll have a lights only mode. He's really great in my opinion, definitely one I am hoping to see in person before I make that final decision. He's amazing. Next, we have my favorite from Sam's Club. I think the Alien beats it actually, but a great one in my opinion. I don't know why I think it's so great. It's goofy, but I really like it for some reason. This is Triple Scare. I don't know why I like it so much. I really don't know why I like it so much. There's just something about it. First of all, the purple. We haven't seen any other colors instead of black and gray on Reapers. We see red sometimes, just like the one at Lowe's and the 12-foot Reaper I just mentioned. So we do see other colors sometimes, but it's usually red. And I mean, I really like this purple, even though it kind of doesn't work on a death character. It does work on a Halloween prop because I think it looks really good. And let me just show you the demo of him.
Hello there, trick-or-treaters. Come a little closer. We'd love for you to join us this evening.
Yes, and for all eternity.
Happy Halloween!
So yeah, pretty crazy prop on many different levels. Now, I don't know what makes me adore this thing. The fact that the concept is so crazy that no other company would ever do it, or the fact that it's at an amazing price and an amazing height, or the fact that it's purple. Purple's my favorite color. I just don't know. I honestly really want to buy this, but I'm questioning why the hell do I like it so much? First of all, I want to point out that the stock photo, this photo, his head is small, and this photo, his head is big. That's just something I kind of want to point out, because one might be a prototype and one might be the produced thing, because at this point, I believe they're producing them, because, Halloween's coming. So, I really hope we get the one with its small head. I don't think Megamind is a good Reaper. So, anyway, I don't know what makes me love this thing. It's just a crazy concept, and I wouldn't believe anything like this would come to the retail market. I mean, maybe the pro industry, but even though he is a goofy prop and more on the kids-friendly side and just weird in general, I still think we need more concepts like this in the retail Halloween industry. And honestly, I just really love him for some reason. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, Digital Pumpkin Cat, like and subscribe. That was Sam's Club along with Costco's Halloween animatronic lineup. They're both looking amazing this year, and I really love both lineups. They're really doing great, and I really am excited to see what they bring to the table for years to come. And I'm even more excited to see these amazing props in person, and I'm even more excited to buy like 90% of them. So stay tuned.